All right, guys, I'm going to give you a few self-leveling tips after I had some trial and error with this stuff. So for this basement, it was pitching toward the drain, which most older basements are. There's a big dip on this side, maybe like a couple inches, little more even. And some guy at Home Depot told me to get some rock and put it in the big dip. And I'm glad that I did, because if I didn't, we'd probably be like 150 bags into this self-leveling stuff. So my first tip is gonna be, if you have a huge dip that you wanna flatten out, start with some concrete or some gravel and get it a little more level before you pour the self-leveling cement on top. Another tip is, if you're doing a room like this, you know, where you're gonna put flooring down, which I know a lot of people are in basements, adding bathrooms, etc. You can add a little bit more water. I don't think that you wanna add too much, because you're gonna sacrifice the integrity of the self-leveler, but you add a little bit. Like I added maybe, so the first time I did it, it was more like a milkshake. And it was taking me too long to mix it up. And once I poured the new batch up against the old batch, it wasn't blending together, which created all these humps and dips. And once I tried to lay this flooring down, they wouldn't sit straight or flat. I had to shim, 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 shim. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this. So I re-poured this floor using what I learned. And I added a little bit more water to every bucket, maybe like a half a liter extra. And it just poured like water, really. But it's still hard, you know, it's still hard. And people are probably gonna say, oh, it's gonna crack, it's gonna this. I don't care. I'm gonna put the flooring on top of it, it'll be fine. So I poured it, and basically this room just kind of, as you can see, it's all foamed off. So it kind of acted like a bowl. I just filled the bowl until it was flat, and then I stopped, and it literally self-leveled. Like I said, this might not be the right way, but it worked perfect for fixing this room. So another tip, I think, don't be afraid to section areas off too. You know, if you're afraid that your job is too big, you could take a piece of wood and foam and section off just this hallway, and just pour that hallway and see how you do before you go on doing the entire room, because this stuff's so expensive. You don't want to waste it. It's like $30 a bag. Another tip that I will give you guys is, even with the added water, you still have to pour it really quick. So what we did the second time was we bought like 5 more buckets. We already had 3. So just to do this little bathroom, we had 5 buckets. I waited, my wife filled all of them up, mixed them all, and then I brought them all down one by one. Like as she's mixing them, I brought them all down, and I dumped them all at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to back. Because the quicker you dump them, the easier they're gonna mix into one another to level an area. So I don't know how you wanna do it. I've seen people do like mini trash cans and like fill the buckets, pour the buckets into the trash can. So that's a thought. You could get like I know it's not called a mini trash can, but it looks like a little trash can, what they use. Get a mini trash can, fill 5 buckets, dump all those in the trash can, and then fill the 5 buckets again, maybe. I don't know. You just got to do it quickly. But it's going to be less likely to set up in the bucket than it is when it's dumped out. So you could get away with mixing up 5, 6 buckets. It's not going to set up on you right away. Whereas if you pour 5 buckets on the floor and then go to mix 5 more, it might start setting up. This stuff sets up quick. I mean, you can walk on it in like 2 hours. This is not even 24 hours out, and it's rock hard, man.